Players. So let's get to this absolute shit show today, brought to you by Frumpy Duff's DEI hires, didn't earn it. Tulsi, who is the National Intelligence Director, and John Ratcliffe, who is the Director of the CIA. So Tulsi started the whole thing. Off trying to backpedal and crater face pop all around the questioning, honey. She didn't even want to confirm whether she was actually in that chat, citing, of all things, national security concerns. However, she ended up confirming that that was her ass in the chat by saying that, hey, there was no classified information shared. How do you know it's classified information, Tulsi? She couldn't answer that.
Director Gabbard, did you participate in the group chat with Secretary of Defense and other Trump senior officials discussing the Yemen war plans?
Senator, I don't want to get into the specifics.
Ma'am, were you on? You're not going to be willing to address. So you're not. Are you denying? Ma'am, will you answer my question, ma'am? You were not TG on this group chat.
I'm not going to get into the specifics.
So you refuse to acknowledge whether you were on this group chat.
Senator, I'm not going to get into the specifics.
Why are you going to get into the specifics? Is it because it's all classified?
Because this is currently under review by the National Security
Council. It's all classified? If it's not classified, share the text now.
Consider that classified information, Ms. Gabbard?
Well, the information was not classified.
I'm not talking about this. I'm just talking about deliberation from principles as to whether or not we should launch a strike on another country. Would you consider that classified information? I'm not talking about what happened this week.
There are other factors that would go into determining that classification.
I declare, honey, what a disgrace, trying to say that deliberations surrounding when we are going to strike an enemy is not classified information is absolutely diabolical. Now, let's move on to John Ratcliffe, because he had several different approaches in trying to backpedal and toupee pop out of this situation, honey. First, of course, he tried to blame the Biden administration. He decreed and declared that when he got the job, they were already using the Signal app. In fact, it was done under the Biden administration. So y'all need to go ahead and talk to them about the use of the app.
A normal day at the CIA where we chat about this kind of stuff over Signal. In fact, it's so normal that the last administration left it here for us. That's your testimony today.
That's
one final point. I'm out of time.
It. Well, are you going to give me a chance?
Is it appropriate? Did you know that the president's Middle East advisor was in Moscow on this thread while you were, as director of the CIA, participating in this thread? Were you aware of that?
I declare, honey, what a disgrace. And then he tried to allude to, oh, well, I wasn't sharing any type of classified information in this messaging. Now, there may have been others that were doing it, but I personally was not doing it. But his biggest blunder had to be when he tried to decree and declare that this was not a huge mistake. Baby, John Ossoff got huffed up in his chest. His voice went deep and said, honey, this right here was an embarrassment.
It was a huge mistake, correct? No. A national political... Let me answer. No, Director Ratcliffe, I asked you a yes or no question, and now you hold on. A national political reporter was made privy to sensitive information about imminent military operations against a foreign terrorist organization.
Of adding a reporter
and that wasn't a huge mistake. That wasn't a huge mistake.
Well, I think they characterized it as an embarrassment.
This is utterly unprofessional.
I declare, honey, what a disgrace, baby. John Ossoff was pissed off. Now listen, it's very important to note that not a single Republican asked a single question regarding this national embarrassment. Nothing. Not one question regarding the sharing of our national defense in a messaging app amongst these folks. Now, I gotta keep it real with y'all. Do I think any of these people that participated in this shit show is going to be held accountable in any way? Absolutely not. The FBI isn't going to investigate. If they do, it's not going to be properly. Nothing is going to happen within Congress. There have already been calls for Pete Hegseth and Mike Waltz to resign. But Frump and Dump is over there blaming the journalist, who I'm so glad that somebody actually stuck up for him today and said that he's a great journalist. In fact, he's damn near one of the best. For him not to share this before or even stay in that messaging app to get more dirt on these folks. So where do we go from here with the most incompetent and inept administration of all time? Baby, we clutch our invisible damn pearls and continue to brace for impact. Players, put your thoughts in the comments. It's your girl, Double D Mova, reporting once again for the Black Accurate News.